everyone, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be sharing my 2019 best and worst luxury purchases. And I do this video every year. You guys seem to really enjoy it. So what I did is I went back and I looked at all of my videos from last year, my closet, figured out everything luxury-wise that I purchased in 2019, and then I broke it down into categories. So in today's video, I'm just focusing on the best and the worst. There's a lot of stuff down the middle that's been pretty good that I've enjoyed having, but it's nothing, to write home about. So like I said, today's just like the best of the best, stuff that I love, and then just stuff that really isn't that great at all, and I don't think I should have purchased it. So hopefully this is helpful to you. I think you guys kind of learn some pros and cons to things, and if you're interested in any of these things, then this can actually be quite helpful. So anyway, without further ado, let's get started. But don't forget to subscribe. Okay, so I think we're just gonna kind of go back and forth between best, worst, flippy floppy. And we're gonna start off kind of further back in the front of the year. Does that even make sense? In the beginning of 2019. So I'm not gonna spend too long on this because I feel like I've beat it to death in other videos. I've talked so much about this YSL college bag. It's very similar to the Louis Vuitton Pochette Matisse, but I just have gotten so much use out of this. Did I even say this is one of the best? I'm starting out with the best. We're starting out on a positive note. This proved to be my very most worn bag of the entire year. I was not expecting that. I have no idea necessarily why. I think it's just so easy. It's lightweight. It holds just as much as I would need, but it's not too much, like it's definitely not a huge crossbody bag, but it holds enough that it's just like the perfect size. I don't know. And then this back pocket here, I've raved about this type of a pocket for forever now. And then the color is good. It works with blacks. It works with basically just like any type of outfit that you have on. You can dress it up, you can dress it down. I don't know. I just really like this bag. It's definitely showing some wear. So that's some connage right there. You can tell here that there is some wear, and then I have this weird mark that I cannot get off right there. But other than that, it does look really good, but I can't even tell you how many times over and over that I've worn this and just thrown it around and not babied it in the least bit. So this was worth it. Oh, and if you are wondering where I got this really cute Parisian sweatshirt, it's actually by L&M. I wore it on my Instagram today, and I've already gotten so many questions about where it's from. So I can go ahead and link it down below, and I have a code. It's just Shea. You can save 10% on her entire site. This is not sponsored or anything, I promise. It's just a really cute sweatshirt, and every time I wear it, I get so many questions. It kind of reminds me of a Dior print with like the navy blue pattern. So I just love it so much, so I just thought I'd mention it because you guys might be wondering where it's from. Okay, so we're on to the worst. Fun. This is super fun. This is great because I just am reminded of how much money I basically wasted. So you might be surprised by this. I'm kind of surprised by this, but we have to talk about these Gucci loafers. So I'm not putting them in the worst category for lack of liking the way they look. I think they're beautiful. They're just extremely hard to put on. I have to like set aside time to put these on my feet so that I can get out the door on time. Like it really is that hard, and I don't know if it's just because, well, they fit me correctly. Like once I get them on my feet, then it's like, oh, this is the right size. But there's just like no stretch, no give. I even keep this in there so that it can like help me get my feet, I don't know. Anyway, so that's one reason. And then the other reason is because they're a canvas, they're not leather, they're canvas. So I'm just very particular about when I can wear it. And I live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, which is one of the rainiest, wettest places in all of the United States. I think everyone thinks of Seattle as being the rainiest, but really Pittsburgh is right up there. So I just refuse to wear this when it's wet, muddy, anything, like any type of precipitation, which is most days, just because I just don't want to ruin this. And so every time I think about it, I first think, do I even have time to put the shoes on? And then I think, no, they're gonna get ruined because it's wet outside. So anyway, I still really like the way they look. like a lot, but they haven't really worked out as much as I would have hoped. Now, a pair of shoes that totally did work out unexpectedly, are these Dior J'adore heels. I actually purchased these for a specific function. It was when YouTube invited me to their headquarters. I spoke on stage to their employees. It was just like, it was like one of my most favorite YouTube memories ever. And anyway, I purchased these shoes to kind of go with that outfit. So it was probably a bad decision. Honestly, not a bad decision because I've since worn these like crazy. And I don't know, I guess it's because they're black, they're really, really comfortable. They just seem to go with a lot of my outfits, and I find myself reaching for them over and over and over again. Sometimes purchases that maybe you didn't plan can work out for the best. The next thing that is on the worst list, I unfortunately no longer have. I don't know why I'm saying unfortunately. It's fortunately, because it was bad. It was really, really bad. We're gonna just insert some footage of that good old Gucci sweater that I purchased. Oh my, it was not good. I don't know why I did it. I think I was trying to be different. I was trying to expand my horizons. It failed miserably. My friend Amanda, Lux Mommy on here, she really liked the sweater, but she would have purchased it in an oversized size, whereas I purchased just my regular sweater size, and I think that's what it was. And when she said that, I was like, oh, that would have been better. I think if maybe it just would have been like a big oversized sweater, maybe I would have liked it. I still don't know though. It's just way too loud for me. Maybe if it would have been a neutral color palette, I probably would have liked it a lot more, but with the stark red and blue, wow, it was too much, and I sent it back. So the next best purchase is this Chanel backpack. So I finally found the backpack of my dreams. Not really. I'm still not a huge backpack person, but I do really, really, really like this one, and I'm so happy. I finally found one that I love to grab and use, and I wore it all summer long, and I haven't worn it lately, but that's because we're gonna get to a couple bags here really soon that I've just been obsessed with, but I still wore it all throughout the summer. I just find that backpacks are a lot more of a summer bag style for me, but this is just a beautiful color. I love the maroon. It screams Chanel in my opinion, and I just love this CC logo thing here. You can like fit some things right here, but it's also just really easy to get into the backpack. A lot of backpacks are so cumbersome, and I think that was my problem. I just kept trying to purchase them, and it was just such a nuisance to get into them. And so that's just my recommendation, is just find one that you find cute, but also is easy to get into. But you don't want it to be too easy where somebody can just reach in without you knowing, you know, in the back. So it's just like, backpacks are tough. They really are tough. So if you're just not even a backpack person, then just move on, just forget about it. It's a nice little dream, but just don't get one. But I finally got, this is good. This is good for me. The next item on my worst list is probably this Chloe wallet. And it's only because it literally still has the tag on it, and I have never worn it. I just feel like once you have a good wallet that you just always use, which in my case, for like the last year, it's been this Louis Vuitton Victorine wallet, and then more recently, I've just been obsessed with this Extra wallet. This has like this push button thing here, where it like fans up your cards. I love this, and I love this. And I purchased this because I was really drawn to it. I love the colors. I love how it shows your cards here. I like how it opens and you can keep coins in here. Like, the design of this wallet's really cute. I just haven't used it at all, which is really annoying. Like, it's just annoying. It's just actually annoying. I have no words other than that. If I haven't even touched it, then obviously it's one of the worst purchases. Next, we're on to a best bag purchase that is more recent, but we're kind of saving my favorite one for the end. But this one has been really, really great. And it is the YSL Lulu shoulder bag. And it does have the matte black YSL logo here. And it's this really gushy, super soft lambskin leather. I love it so much. It is so comfortable. It is like one of the most comfortable bags to wear, again, just because of how gushy and smushy it is, and it does hold so much as well. And that's kind of what I wanted to, I guess, kind of get into. I feel like the last half of the year, I am really turning into kind of like a shoulder bag type of a girl, whereas the last few years has really been all about crossbodies for me. But lately I've just been loving a good shoulder bag. So this just fits really nicely on my shoulders, but it does change up that way. So if I want to wear it crossbody, I can do it that way, but I usually just go like this, and it's just a great winter bag. I know some people think it looks kind of like a pillow, it looks kind of like a puffer jacket. That's fine, but for some reason, I just love it so much, and a lot more than I expected. Okay, so next we need to move on again to some footage of a terrible, this might have been the worst purchase of the entire year. And I feel like all of you knew it the second I unboxed it, and just cut over to it. It's the Balenciaga flats that literally look like knives. They look like they could kill you, they could stab you. I don't know what I was thinking. Well, I do know what I was thinking. I find that I really do like the pointy flats if they're the heels, like the heeled version. And I think the heeled version gives you obviously some elevation, and so it doesn't look like your feet are actual clown feet, whereas the flats, it's just your feet look a mile long. It's ridiculous. And then not to mention they were bright blue, which again, I was trying to be different. It just was a fail. It was all a fail. Thank goodness I was smart and I sent them back, but we had to include those on this worst list. So for the next best bag, I feel kind of weird putting it in this video because I really haven't had it that long, but I have worn it several times and I've really been enjoying it, and I'm so happy I got it, so I wanted to put it in this video. And it's barely gonna even fit on the frame, but it's this Louis Vuitton on the go tote. So I got it for Christmas. So like I said, I really haven't had it that long, but I really like it. I like the size of it. I love the print. This is the reverse print. This is like kind of the regular print, but this is, you know, oversized logo. So I know some people aren't really keen on that, but I just love that, you know, how square it is. I just think the size is perfect for traveling. And so we already did a quick little weekend getaway, and I used this, and it was just really nice. The inside is red, which is so beautiful, and I love how it comes with longer straps. And so in the video I did for what I got for Christmas, where I kind of revealed this, I did compare it to my Louis Vuitton Neverfull, and I just love how these straps are longer than the Neverfull straps. So it just makes it a lot easier to carry, and this squareness just sits right on the top of your luggage really easily. And it fits my laptop well. It's just a really nice design, and I'm so happy I was able to get my hands on it, and I think it will be one of the best purchases of the year. Okay, so this is the last worst purchase, and it is a bag, and I'm only including it because I realized that all of my other worst purchases were shoes or SLGs or clothes. I just wanted to include a bag because I'm all about bags, and this bag isn't terrible, but I just haven't used it at all. But I kind of purchased it that way. So it's really, this is me just kind of like putting it in the video to put it in the video. Does that make sense? I don't even know. But it's my Lady Dior. Okay, I purchased this bag purely for not an investment piece, because it's not like you make tons of money on this type of bag, but it was just such a good price. It was pre-loved, and I wasn't sure if I was going to be wearing it, but I kind of just wanted it in my collection. So I purchased it. I love the color of it. It's a really beautiful Lady Dior bag, but I never wear it. And that's fine. I kind of thought that going into it. So it really just sits on my shelf, and I look at it and I never wear it. So it's kind of on the worst purchase list, but not really, because like I said, I kind of went into it thinking I just wanted to add a Lady Dior to my collection. And so it serves that purpose. Maybe it's kind of a weird purpose, but nevertheless, it's just kind of the only bag of the year that I've purchased that I really never wear. Alrighty, are you ready to see what my very best 2019 purchase is? That was a weird lead up. Anyway, it is by far the Louis Vuitton Monogram V-Tote. Oh, I love it. I wear this so much. It's my everyday bag. That's exactly why I purchased it, and it was a good decision because it's just so nice and easy, and I just love it a lot. I love the colors. It's just so nice. Wow, I'm not explaining myself well in the least bit. This has like a nice treated leather brown color, cognac color thing. It's not the untreated vachetta that you have to worry about in the rain, so I appreciate that. But I also love just the monogram classic print, but it has some black in it too, so I feel like you can wear it with like anything. I love this luggage tag too, not that I use it for identification whatsoever, but it's just a really pretty bag, and it holds so much. I mean, literally, I just throw so much stuff in there. It has a few compartments. It doesn't have a zip compartment inside, does it? No, it doesn't. But the top zips, so that's always a plus. And then let's see here. So the straps, I usually just wear it like that, kind of like that. And then if I want it like really over my shoulder or crossbody, you can adjust this longer or shorter as well. So I just feel like there's a lot of carrying options with this bag, not to mention it's kind of like a shoulder bag that I've been, you know, saying that I like lately. The color scheme, yeah. Oh, I forgot. Wow, that was probably a little too surprised. This has a secret compartment. Look, I can hide things in there too. Have I done that yet? No, but I could if I wanted to. There's not really any cons to the bag. There's always cons. Shea, there's always cons. I would say ideally, if this would be like 1 more inch longer, maybe 2 inches longer, then I could easily put this over my shoulder. I mean, I can, I guess, carry it like this, but it seems a little bit too close to my arm, you know what I mean? So that would be the only suggestion to the Louis Vuitton designers out there, that if this would just be a little bit longer, then you could just throw it really like right over your shoulder. But that doesn't bother me at all because I still love carrying it. That's it. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I love filming these videos. If you didn't see something that you know I purchased in 2019, just know that it's probably in the middle category where I kind of like it. I don't hate it. I'm not obsessed with it. But if you have any questions about anything, let me know down below. I'd be happy to let you know if something's working out for me or what my thoughts are about it. So thanks again. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you very soon in my next one. Bye.